Welcome back to our walking series, where today we are exploring the vibrant neighborhood of Edgewater, Chicago. Now located 6 miles north of downtown Chicago, this is a really special neighborhood situated right on Lake Michigan. Now, if you haven't joined us for our previous videos, my name is Ciochon. I'm a local real estate broker here in the city of Chicago, selling real estate since 2009 and have been a resident since 2007. I absolutely love this entire city, and I love exploring the ins and outs of all the different neighborhoods. Edgewater is a thriving market, and we do a ton of transactions up here and help so many people buy and sell in this neighborhood. The proximity to the lake, but also just the vibrant food scene and restaurant scene, as well as the amazing shopping and the diversity that this neighborhood brings. Edgewater was the luxury suburb of Chicago, and it was annexed into the city in 1889. So the boundaries for Edgewater actually start south side at Foster Avenue and then goes all the way north to Devon, and then it's going to be flanked on the east side by Lake Michigan. You can't go any further than that. And then on the west side, it's actually Ravenswood, so right along the train tracks. If you're moving to the city of Chicago, if you're looking for a new neighborhood, we would love to help you out, buy and sell here in the city. Now, if you're looking to buy here in this neighborhood, the median price last year was around $450,000. Now, that's the median price. There's so much diversity when it comes to real estate here, from small apartments all the way up to luxury single family homes that are going for about $1.5 million. So all options for you. I'm gonna leave my contact information here just in case you want to reach out. We would love the opportunity to work with you. If you have not already done so, we would love for you to become a part of our community and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have so many different walking videos of all the different neighborhoods on the north side of Chicago that you can explore with me and my pup and have just so much fun with us. And we have loved getting to entertain and have all of you guys reach out to me and just become a part of our community. With that being said, we are standing right here in Burger Park, which has the Lakefront Cafe, which is a real hidden gem in this neighborhood and actually in the city. The special thing about Edgewater is it's the only place on the north side of Chicago that has direct access to the lake, whereas all the other neighborhoods just south of us, you have to actually go through Lincoln Park to get to the lake. It'll be a really fun opportunity when we walk down Sheridan Road, and you'll see all the high-rises that were built in the 1970s and 1980s, and you'll get to see how all these relics are just absolutely amazing, but they're perched right on the lake, and it looks like the ocean, and it will remind you of Miami. So come on in, I can't wait to explore with you. Let's go. All right, ready? All right, so we're starting our tour on Sheridan Road, which, like I mentioned earlier, Sheridan Road is one of the only streets that actually allows the builders to build these high-rises on the lake, which is actually really kind of fun and really interesting. A lot of these were built in the 70s and 80s. It gives you a very Miami vibe, so if that's what you're looking for, if you want water views, this is definitely the spot. But throughout Edgewater, this is the only place where you're gonna actually find a bunch of high rises. Everything west of us is going to be walk-ups. We'll walk down Sheridan Road, show you some of these buildings. There's also a bunch of really cute parks so that you do have access to everything and the lake. So green space, love it. The negative, it's a wind tunnel, always. So in the 1920s, there was a huge surge of hotel-like apartment buildings being built. One of them was this one, 6101 North Sheridan. We sold a couple of properties in there. It's actually a really interesting building where it is vintage. No air conditioning. There's not even a trash chute. So kind of fun. All right, so now we're gonna venture off into the side streets, which is Kenmore and Winthrop. They're the two streets that are just east of the train tracks, which is our L. Being on this side, what you're gonna find is a lot of apartment buildings were built, a lot of different architectural styles, and a lot of different things for a lot of different people. We'll keep walking. I'll show you a little bit of Kenmore, and we'll go past one of the L stops. The nice thing about the L stops is a lot of them have been redone, so they look really nice. Yeah, tons of like really large courtyard buildings. All right. So in between Broadway and Sheridan, a lot of these homes are more renter friendly than more condos, but there are a handful of condos situated peppered in between here, but a lot of them are going to be more renters. A lot of them owned by this Montenegrin company, which is they own a majority of the apartment buildings around here. So same management, same everything, pretty easy. All right, so we're walking past the Thorndale Red Line stop. There are two other Red Line stops in Edgewater. Also, the bus services here in the neighborhood are phenomenal, including the ones right on Sheridan, which are the express buses. So let's keep going. I love all the Gothic architecture. Good job. All right, ready? Be film. So right now we're on Broadway Avenue, and Broadway is a very big commercial street. What I typically tell all of our clients is in Edgewater, there's two really big streets for commercial hubs. One is Broadway and the other is Clark Street. Broadway is a lot more commercial, so you're gonna have your big box stores. So Whole Foods, for example, is right across the street. You do have amazing, good little restaurants on Broadway as well. The thing about Edgewater is it's an antiquer's paradise, especially for furniture. So make sure you check out a lot of the shops over here. And let's keep walking. So now we are going on the side streets, which gives us into our first micro neighborhood outside of just the standard Edgewater. This is called Edgewater Glen. It's a phenomenal neighborhood. It's a historically preserved area. What you're gonna find here is a lot of old school single family homes that give you a lot of space, very vintage. A lot of them have been renovated, or a lot of them have kept their integrity and charm, which is amazing. But you'll also find really big apartment and condo complexes. So if you're looking for space in the city, this is probably one of the neighborhoods you're gonna wanna look into. Also, I love the tree-lined streets. You can just tell a mature tree does a lot for a neighborhood. All you have to do is cross Broadway, literally in a different world. One of the #1 questions that I get from a lot of, especially our family clients, is where do I find an affordable single family home in the city of Chicago? I typically always say the northwest side, so over by Mayfair, the Albany Park walking tour we did, as well as this neighborhood. Honestly, this is where you can get a really great house for a great price. I always love the little libraries. So now we're on Elmdale. You get the big apartment buildings again. So all the beautiful old vintage, early 1900s, 1920s apartment complexes, which are so beautiful, all the beautiful courtyards. So if you want an affordable condo, this is where I would go. Are you guys friends? Okay, you ready? That was a weird standoff. we're heading down Rosedale, which is the next micro neighborhood of Edgewater, which is Magnolia Glen. It's just south of Edgewater Glen and is a little bit different. You're gonna start to see a little bit more 2 flats and 3 flats, especially along here. There will be a couple single family homes that are sprinkled in, but it's gonna be more multi-family living, which is really kind of nice. So walking through right on the corner of Broadway is Moody's Pub, which is a go-to in the neighborhood. They have a really good patio, so make sure you check it out. Oh, doggy dog. Look at this fun and funky house. All right, so right now we're on Hollywood Avenue, which is the end of Lakeshore Drive. So Lakeshore Drive feeds into Hollywood Avenue. At that is a beach, and Hollywood Beach is actually the gay beach here in Chicago. So we have so many beaches along the lake, but this one is designated the gay beach, which is really kind of fun. It also has a little pier. A lot of people on Sundays, sometimes as a DJ, and everyone just has fun. It's also cool because on Hollywood Avenue and Broadway was my very first real estate company. That was our office. So let's keep walking. So throughout the city of Chicago, they are replacing all the lead pipes throughout the city because they have a deadline. And so that's why these are all torn up. All right, so now when we cross Ridge, we get into the Andersonville neighborhood, which if you haven't already, we did a video. It was actually our very first video, so we probably should go redo it, on Andersonville and the commercial hub that Clark Street is. Right now we're gonna see a little bit of the side streets, but then head a little down Clark Street to Bryn, Mawr, and then we'll cut over and go through Lakewood Balmoral so that you can see that sub-neighborhood. Woo! All right, you ready? Oh my God, let me get on your face. Here, lick it. I think you got it on. Good job. Okay, so now we're on Clark Street, which is the heart of Andersonville, which is shopping local. All the mom and pop shops and all the really good restaurants are right here. So make sure you check out our walking video on Andersonville, because that is going to be us walking all the way down Clark Street and giving you a glimpse into Andersonville being more of the commercial hub. We're going to go down Bryn, Mawr and go to Lakewood Balmoral, which is quaint and cute. All right, so normally I talk about all my favorite little restaurants. If you are in Andersonville, and I don't think I mentioned this in my first video, Little Bad Wolf is right here. It's this patio. It is probably one of the best hamburgers in the city, so definitely check them out. And they also did open up a little cocktail bar too, so that would be fun. So honestly, if you're walking down the side streets of Andersonville, you will definitely fall in love with the quaint charm that it definitely has. There's so many beautiful gray stones and brick 2 flats and 3 flats, as well as a couple of single family homes peppered throughout, but it's absolutely stunning. But you'll definitely see the difference between Andersonville and Lakewood Balmoral, which will be on the very next street. So now as we hit Wayne Avenue, Wayne, Lakewood, and Balmoral, all 3 streets are a micro neighborhood, what's called the Lakewood Balmoral neighborhood. It is so pretty and quaint. The thing that you'll notice the most is all the historic single-family homes that this street and this neighborhood is really well known for. These are the single-family homes that were built back in the 1880s, some of them, and they're still standing and absolutely exquisite. So let's keep walking. I'll show you it. Stay. Look at it. You see that? Nope. Done.
There.
Done. Actually, come here. Wild stalks her prey. So this is the developer that developed Edgewater. He got his own park. Okay, so right off of the Bryn Mawr Red Line stop is the Bryn Mawr Historic District. It is so quaint and cute, and it's a commercial hub with a lot of really great little mom and pop shops. One of the great things to see is Hamburger Mary's actually just got back into the city of Chicago after losing its lease over in Andersonville. So if you love drag, go check them out. All right, so at the very end of the Bryn Mawr Historic District is this palatial building, which is 5555 North Sheridan Road. Honestly, this is what we call the Pink Building, but originally in 1916, it was the Edgewater Hotel, which really showed the prominence of this neighborhood and what it had to offer in its heyday. When it was constructed, there were actually two buildings. There was the Pink Building for the sunset, and then the Yellow Building, which was the sunrise. In the 70s, the yellow one was demolished, but this one has been converted into co-ops, which is an ownership style. Very popular back in the day. This is literally the best way to end our walking tour of Edgewater. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for walking with Rodeo and I. She was a little feral today, but I really appreciate you taking the time to go through with us in this video. Honestly, Edgewater is such an amazing neighborhood, and it has captured my heart for almost 2 decades, and I know it will as well for you. So if you are looking to move to the city of Chicago and Edgewater does feel like the right fit, we would love to help you buy your next property here. I'll leave my contact information right here. And as always, we want to help you live the Chicago lifestyle, as well as invite you into our community. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel and like and comment on this video. We really appreciate hearing all of your comments. I love hearing from past people who lived in the different neighborhoods and make comments about how much it's changed. Also, let me know your favorite restaurants or anything like that. I know we kind of really didn't talk too much about restaurants today or theater houses or anything like that, but Edgewater has such a robust commercial scene, and there's so many different things that you can definitely do here. But like I said, make sure you go check out our Andersonville YouTube video as well. That one has a lot more of the commercial space, and I do talk about all the restaurants. There's a ton of them on Clark Street. So thank you guys, and we look forward to the next one. All right, you ready? You did good. You're a little much today, but you did it. Thank you. You sometimes are a crazy psycho, but you're cute. You're cute. Good job.